Sammy McIlroy. A Manchester United icon and Northern Ireland hero. Early life and football beginnings. Sammy McIlroy was born on December 1956, in the small town of Coleraine, Northern Ireland. Growing up in a working-class family, McIlroy's early years were shaped by the football culture in Northern Ireland, where the sport was more than just a pastime, it was a way of life. Raised in the 1960s, when Northern Ireland was producing some of the best football talent, McIlroy was naturally drawn to the game from an early age. His love for football began as a young child, playing with his friends in the streets and in local fields. As he honed his skills, McIlroy began to dream of one day becoming a professional footballer. At 14, McIlroy's talent caught the attention of the local clubs, and he was recruited into the youth system of Coleraine Football Club. His early experiences in the youth ranks laid the foundation for what would become a distinguished career. Known for his technical ability, quick feet, and sharp vision on the field, McIlroy quickly rose through the ranks, showcasing a maturity beyond his years. It wasn't long before he was offered a contract with the senior team, marking the beginning of his professional career. Coleraine. Rising through the ranks. McIlroy made his first team debut for Coleraine at the age of 17 in the 1973-74 season. His performances in the Irish League quickly gained recognition, with his skillful play and ability to orchestrate attacks from midfield making him stand out as a young talent. His vision and passing range were exceptional, and he showed a natural understanding of the game that belied his age. At Coleraine, McIlroy was able to develop his craft, playing alongside more experienced players and gaining valuable first-team experience. During his time at Coleraine, McIlroy's reputation grew, and soon he was being watched by scouts from the top English clubs. His performances in Northern Ireland were hard to ignore, and it wasn't long before the biggest teams in England came calling. McIlroy's move to Manchester United in 1977 would prove to be the defining moment of his career. Manchester United. The big move in 1977, after impressing with Coleraine, McIlroy made the high-profile move to Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in world football at the time. The transfer marked the beginning of a new chapter in his career, and McIlroy would go on to become an integral part of United's midfield. His move to Old Trafford came during a period of transition for Manchester United, as the club was recovering from the tumultuous years following Sir Matt Busby's retirement. Under the management of Tommy Docherty, McIlroy was introduced to the competitive world of English football. At United, McIlroy was given the opportunity to play in the top flight of English football, which was a massive step up from his previous experiences in Northern Ireland. McIlroy's natural talent quickly shone through, and he established himself as a regular in the first team. Despite the challenges of adapting to a more demanding level of football, McIlroy's skills, work rate, and composure on the ball made him a valuable asset to the team. Known for his intelligence in midfield, McIlroy played as a box-to-box midfielder, using his passing range and ability to break up opposition attacks to control the tempo of games. In his early years at United, McIlroy's link-up play with other key players, such as striker Joe Jordan, was a defining feature of the team's attacking style. Establishing himself at Manchester United. McIlroy's breakthrough season came in the 1978-79 campaign, where he became a central figure in United's midfield. His tireless work ethic and creative contributions helped solidify his place in the starting innings. By the 1980s, McIlroy was widely regarded as one of the best midfielders in the English game. His intelligent use of the ball, his composure under pressure, and his ability to control the pace of a game were key features of his playing style. During his time at Manchester United, McIlroy played in several memorable matches, and his performances helped the club secure important league results. Despite facing tough competition for places in a highly competitive squad, McIlroy's consistency and skill meant that he was a regular in the starting lineup. He was a vital cog in the United midfield, helping to drive the team forward with his passing range and vision. McIlroy's time at United also saw him contribute to the club's success in the FA Cup, where he played an important role in United's 1983 FA Cup victory. His performances in the competition were exemplary, and his leadership and experience made him a key player for the club during one of their most successful periods in the early 1980s. A decline in the 1980s and move to the United States. Despite McIlroy's success at Manchester United, the 1980s were not without their challenges. The club went through a difficult period under managers such as Dave Sexton and Ron Atkinson, with fluctuating form and inconsistent results. Although McIlroy remained a key player for the club during this time, the overall fortunes of United began to dip, and McIlroy's role in the team diminished somewhat. He was still a reliable presence in the midfield, but with the arrival of younger talents like Norman Whiteside and Brian Robson, McIlroy found himself less involved in the starting lineup as the decade progressed. In 1984, after spending 7 years at Old Trafford, McIlroy moved to the United States to continue his playing career with the Tampa Bay Rowdies in the North American Soccer League, NASL. McIlroy's move to the States marked a new chapter in his career, and although he had been a key figure at Manchester United, the switch to a less competitive league gave him an opportunity to prolong his playing days in a more relaxed environment. International career. Northern Ireland's midfield general. While McIlroy enjoyed considerable success at the club level, his international career with Northern Ireland was also a crucial aspect of his legacy. McIlroy earned 88 caps and scored 5 goals for his country between 1977 and 1986. He played a key role in Northern Ireland's qualification for the 1982 FIFA World Cup, a tournament in which they performed admirably, reaching the second round. McIlroy's experience and leadership were essential for the Northern Ireland national team. As a central figure in the team's midfield, McIlroy was known for his calm composure, tactical awareness, and ability to orchestrate play. While Northern Ireland did not achieve major success on the international stage, McIlroy's contributions to the team were invaluable, and he remained a key figure for his country throughout the 1980s.